Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. Uh, I don't know. I use the same stuff, only on Twitch, I guess. Yo,
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome into the Your NFL Pregame Show. He is Sterls for the girls,
yo, 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 what up?
always kind enough to grace us with his presence, despite the fact that we have technical difficulties literally every week. I have no idea why I can't just figure this out, Sterls, and let it be a nice, smooth intro right into talking about football. Because we can't have that. That's too nice. We
It
can't
is your
have
fault.
nice. We can't have nice things here. You know what I
It,
mean?
you know, the world is much better when we can place the blame on you. Don't you think?
100%. I totally agree. Just makes everything easier, right? Just one person. Like this is all my fault.
Uh,
Stills,
it is.
why don't I see you in real life ever? What's happening? How you doing? How you living? What's
Oh
going on?
well, uh, I'm living good. I can't complain, man. Things are good. I got Sarah and Chris coming down today. Watch the game.
Oh, look at you, all
Yeah,
fancy. I'm impressed.
yeah.
I am very impressed. What led to that?
You know, I just texted him like, "Yo, what are y'all doing today?" Because
Don't
I
act
haven't
like
seen them forever.
don't act like you're actually friends. I don't believe you. Well,
Right?
good, man. Good. I'm glad. Listen, we all, well, I shouldn't say we all. Some of us know what's going on over there, and some of us don't. And, if you can find alternatives, that's great. I'm thrilled for
Right.
you. Okay. Can we talk about one thing, Sterls?
What's that?
Despite you having company, and I'm glad about that, I am going to the bar. Uh,
Oh, you are today.
I am, yeah. Yeah. Headed to the bar today. Not
Which
often
one?
something. Not often something I get to do, but rolling down to Jackson's. So
Okay, okay.
so I'll be down there to watch the Bills, and then I gotta hustle home and watch the Broncos and Packers because it's important that I don't miss that one. Because I do
Yeah,
have to do a
seeing that
post
you're going to
game
be
show
doing
for it.
post game show.
But can we? So the like we're gonna go through today maybe a little bit faster than we normally do. But can we just talk about how this week's NFL slate is dog shit? Like it is. Have you looked at the matchups yet, Sterls? Like, have you just
Yeah,
gone
I
down
did.
matchup by matchup? It
I looked at the
is.
matchups and it's trash.
It's complete and utter dog shit. Like most of the there's like one good game and then two okay games and everything else blows dicks. It's amazing how bad it is. It really is. I had no idea. But I started maybe what was that Thursday? I started just scrolling through and I was like, here's a matchup of backup quarterbacks and here's a matchup of one-win teams. It's
Oh,
like the whole slate is awful. There's one good game in the morning, an okay game in the afternoon, and then of course the night game is like
the night
the
game's
game.
good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the game. But that's the
Chiefs
only
and
one that's any
Chargers
good.
is Chiefs and Chargers is okay,
The
right?
Chargers are 2-3, bro. Like we've got
I
at
know.
some
I
point we've
know.
got to stop celebrating the Chargers being two and
Hold on
three.
though. It's the hope that could you actually make it a game?
No.
Could you
No,
beat
it's
them?
I mean, listen, and they do, and that's why people. That's the only reason people still tout the Chargers is because they have and can beat the Chiefs. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
That's the only thing on Justin Herbert's resume. I beat Patrick
Right.
Mahomes. You know what I mean? Like that's it. And
Mm,
so I don't know, man. It's been a real booty week for NFL. I got to tell you. I got to be completely
trash.
honest with you.
No, I agree. It totally is. It totally is.
All
You
right.
you know what I did though? I invited people down to my house and I have no plan. Like I didn't go get food.
Wow.
This is like a this morning thing.
Do you have like some stuff, or are we calling
I mean,
like Brothers Barbecue and dropping $100 on a game day
I
pack?
might have to do something because I'm thinking I'm like, yeah, I got guests, but I don't even know what the fuck I'm giving them.
Is your kid there?
He went home. He's got a showcase today, a little
Oh,
national
okay.
showcase up in Arvada.
National
Yeah,
showcase.
basketball. Yeah.
Hey boy.
Yep.
Hey boy. Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say if he's there, you could at least put him to work.
Yeah.
But
He's not here. He's not here. So
all right. Well, if we both got to do it and get out of here, let's do it and get out of here because this is where we need a sponsor for the show, bro. You know what
we
I
do,
mean?
man. I
If
feel
we
like
had,
this is really good content,
yeah,
and it needs a sponsor.
if we had like Slim Chickens or something, they could just hook you up with food for today, and we could be talking about them. Hi Brothers Barbecue, where you
Right?
at? Dave's Hot Chicken. Whoever. I don't care.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Have you
got
had
a Dave's
Dave's?
down here. I
Do
have
you?
one down here.
Do
Yes,
you?
sir.
Mm, it's
It's
worth your
good.
time. It's worth your time.
It's seasoned chicken, you know? It's seasoned.
Don't say something about white people now. I know you're going to. Please don't.
I didn't have
don't-
to because you put two and two together. Them
Sterls.
birds have been
Sterls.
seasoned.
Sterls. Be nice.
There is not one spot on that bird hasn't been touched by some seasoning. I love it,
Just because they put a bunch of hot sauce on it does not mean it's seasoned. You know what I mean?
buddy.
Like
Just stop it. You just stop right there.
I'm telling you the truth, bro. I don't know what you want me to say to you. I'm here telling you the truth. All right. All right. Well, if you got to go cook a bunch of shit, let's fire this thing off. Let's go.
Fire it up, baby.
Okay. There's only 10 games this week. There was the Thursday. If you don't include the Thursday nighter and the Monday nighter, I think there's only 10. Believe there's 6 teams on bye. So as we flow through, if you're not seeing somebody, it's because there's a lot of buys this week. What is on my microphone? Get off. Okay. Falcons at Buccaneers. Falcons getting 2.5. I constantly want to believe in the Bucs and not believe in the Falcons. It's like my gut reaction to it.
Yeah.
And yet, here we are with both teams basically having the same record.
Yeah, this game is it's one of those like I don't want to bet on it because it
Really?
can go either way. Yeah. You think like, okay, the
Oh,
Bucks
you know
surely
what?
have this in the bag, right? You know what I'm
Hold on.
saying?
Timeout, I should say, because we've got our viewers in here. Guys, feel free to jump in the chat. One, let us know what you think. Two, if you have questions on fantasy, survivor, betting, anything like that, we will do our best to answer every question that you get. So feel free to jump in the chat with any questions that you have, and Sterls and I will try to talk about it. Gabs, what's up? Just jumping in. I love that. He does the podcast post-game show for Buffalo Rumblings on YouTube. So he's watching the NFL. And, of course, I do the post-game show for the Denver Broncos here in Denver. So take any questions that you have. Dr. Eagle, lots of games this week I don't want to bet on.
Right. Yeah, and Dr. Eagle, that's what I just said. This is one of those games I don't want to bet on.
It's a dog shit
all.
week. Okay, go ahead. Falcons and Bucks. You want to stay away from it. Tell me what you think about it, though.
On paper, this is the game that the Bucks should win. Really good defense. Baker Mayfield playing considerably well. I still think the Bucks have a lack of identity in terms of the run game. But this is a team like you should beat the Falcons. The Falcons, I mean, Desmond Ridder 3-3. Come on, man. Like,
is any team in that division though good enough to assume anything?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so Milkman jumps in. I think it's two shit teams playing in a shit division. Yeah, that's probably right. But guess what? Somebody has to win that shit division. And you're going to watch them play a home playoff game. So you got to pay attention at least a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right. And if you're watching that game, the coolest thing you're going to see is that damn ship, that pirate ship.
Why are you so angry
it's pretty
about the
dope.
pirate ship?
Oh, it's pretty dope. I think it's awesome.
Oh, all right. Well, good for you. I don't know.
But that's in terms of things you want to see. That's about it.
That's the highlight of the game.
That's the highlight, man.
Listen, the Bucks have lost to the Lions and the Eagles. So I am holding out hope that they are actually a decent NFL team and just lost to two really good teams. There's nothing that they're giving me that makes me feel like that should be true.
Right.
But I'm holding out hope that that's the case. I like Baker Mayfield a lot, and so I feel like he is going to figure it out there. Maybe I just want him to figure it out there. I don't know.
Why?
Because I like him, dude. You hate Baker Mayfield? Where's your head at? Tell me what's
I
up.
mean, I don't like the personality. Him as a quarterback, a lot left to be desired there. I'm not a fan.
Hold on. Why don't you of all people, why don't you like the personality?
He's just he just looks like a dick. Like he is a straight little biatch.
I don't know if he's a bitch. Come on.
See,
he's a tough
Dr.
dude.
Eagle are
He's
close.
a tough dude. You have to at least give him that. Wow. Oh my God. Put me squarely on the Baker Mayfield train. I've been there since he was at Texas Tech. I loved him as a freshman at Texas Tech. I think I love him. I do. I really do. So I hope he figures it out.
Decisions.
I hope you're going to root for Desmond Ridder. Good for you. What do you want?
I'm not.
I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, Sterls. But
I don't think I know either. Half the time.
I just can't believe you hate Baker Mayfield. Like dude,
I just don't like him.
Bro, he's so much your style. Like I can't even tell you. Just unwavering, annoying swag. Like that is Sterls 100%.
Well, thanks for the compliment.
Tell me I'm wrong.
That's me though. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
So you don't like it when other people have annoying, unwavering swag? You know I have to put up with it from you when we're at the bar, when we're on the...
Listen.
Look who's talking. He tries too hard.
Here's the difference. He tries too hard.
Look who's talking.
I don't try. I am.
Okay. All right. All right. That's plenty on Baker Mayfield. Okay. I'm trying also to keep an eye out for injuries. If you guys see anybody that's going to be out, feel free to let us know. Bills at Patriots for an 11 o'clock start. Bills minus 7.5. And I don't
Yep.
think it's that close. I mean, this is a get right game for the Bills. I think they're going to be all over the Patriots. They're back from London for a couple weeks now, so I'm hoping they shake off whatever it was that was ailing them during the Sunday night football game last week.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
look, the Patriots, they have so many injuries right now. So many. Josh Uche is out, Judon, Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is bad.
Don't
Bill
pay
Belichick
attention.
just signed an extension this morning.
Don't pay attention to Milkman. He just likes trolling. He's that dude. You know that dude who just
Oh
trolling
yeah,
on.
you know I ain't nobody worried about
Don't
that
worry about
mess.
him. He told me yesterday, and actually, let's get your take on it real quick since we are talking about the Bills. He told me that Brock Purdy right now is better than Josh Allen. I
Oh
told him,
man,
if you actually believe that, I just don't respect your football opinion all
how?
that
In
much.
what world is he?
Because he plays for Kyle Shanahan on the one of the best rosters in the NFL. That's how.
You know when they say stuff like, "Well, they put their pants on the same way."
Yeah.
Josh Allen and Brock Purdy don't put their pants on the same way. It's different. It's totally different. Brock Purdy has help.
And then he started talking about what if Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl this year. I'm like, Trent Dilfer will tell you he is not as good of a quarterback or ever was as good of a quarterback as Josh Allen is. So him winning a ring don't mean nothing.
You know what we don't hear is Jalen Hurts being better than Josh Allen anymore.
He asked if Brock Purdy was better than Jalen Hurts last night.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
So does he love Brock Purdy so
oh yeah,
much?
he's a Niners guy. Milkman's a
Oh,
Niners
okay.
guy.
Well, you and I can run that offense, so there's that.
I don't know. I've had an elbow problem for some years. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Anyway. By the way, Milkman cashed in last night. Everybody who's listening, I hope you were with us during the college football watch along last night because I gave you in game Florida State minus 1.5. I gave you before the game Utah plus 9.5, and I
Yes,
gave
sir.
you before the game Arizona State plus 27.5, and all three of those cash. So I hope y'all made some money last night because that was a ton of fun. All right.
I don't see nothing but 49-0, so
Yeah, I think the Bills, this is their get right game. They got a couple tough weeks coming up with a Thursday night game and then the Bengals. And I just think this is where they shake off London. And see, Milkman cashed in, got a big payout for the USC game. So yeah, I'll
good
take the
deal.
Bills. I'll lay the points. I don't care. But yeah.
All right.
All right, Browns and Colts. Oh man,
Boy,
yeah.
Deshaun Watson is playing today.
I heard he was throwing. Is that official that he's playing?
Oh, I don't. Let me check. Let me check because I don't want to
Gabs
say the
normally
wrong
brings us
thing.
the injury info up to the second. I don't think he's playing. This is also
Oh,
Gabs roots for the
maybe he's
Colts.
just
So
throwing.
I saw him throwing at practice. I did not know that they thought he was going to play. But PJ Walker versus Garner Minshew's fun too.
Hey,
You ain't got
I'm
no
just
love for
saying
PJ
he's
Walker versus Garner
on
Minshew.
track to play versus Colts.
All right. Game time decision from Dr. Eagle. All right. Well, listen, I honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference to me for betting, if I'm being completely honest. Deshaun Watson or
Yeah.
PJ Walker doesn't make a difference to me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The Browns are going to win this game. That defense is good, regardless of who plays quarterback for the Browns. That defense will keep it close. Now, if the offense has any type of pulse, well, that's up to the quarterback, whoever's playing. But I really do think the Browns win this game convincingly.
I and I want to give the Colts some more credit at times, but sorry, Gabs, they're just missing something. You know what I mean? And I think maybe it's there had been rumors about them talking to the Broncos about Jerry Jeudy, which his emotional problems aside, I think maybe it is a like real good
Yeah.
wide receiver. I'm not a big Michael Pittman fan. Um, so I don't know. I just feel like that Colts offense is missing something. And then I think Gabs hit the nail on the head. Myles Garrett against a rookie tackle. Like
Miles
it's
Garrett against anybody
did,
right
did
now
you
is
see
just
when
bad.
I think it was the Steelers kept flipping two tight ends to whatever side
Oh
of the field.
yeah, he's toying with him,
I love it.
man.
I love it. Oh, David's in the chat. What's up, David? I hope you're saving my seat. Actually, you're probably not in there yet, but
Oh, I miss him.
yeah, well, that's what happens when you don't come hang out with us anymore. Give me the Colts.
Okay.
Give me the Browns in this game -3.5. I think, like you said, their defense is just going to be overwhelming. So I'll take the Browns -3.5. Sterls, are you betting this week, or are you just talking?
No, I'm bet. Well, I already made some bets. You want to hear it? And I'm betting for this show,
It's
obviously.
literally what this show is about.
Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So I have check this out. So I have a 3-game parlay. You ready? Bills -7.5, Lions +3, and the Raiders to win. I put $50 down on it. 50.
I'm sorry. Did you say?
Payout is 300.
I'm sorry. Did you say the Raiders?
Yeah, the Raiders are playing somebody trash.
Yeah, I know they are. Did you?
And I even hate
staked
that I
on the
did that.
Raiders. Yeah, like.
I even
All right. Well,
hate
let's
that I
talk
did
about
that.
one of the games that's in that little bundle bundle of hate and discontent that you
Despair.
have there. Lions at Ravens. This is your only good morning game right
I
here.
know,
This
I'm
is
excited
what
for this
most
game.
of the NFL is going to be tuned into. Lions getting 3 points, going to Baltimore. We talk all the time. Baltimore always freaks me out because they play up or down to the level of their competition. Will they play up to the Lions level, or are the Lions going to continue to look like the third best team in the NFC?
I think Lamar's going to have a tough time in this game just because the Lions they're so solid in the trenches on both sides of the ball, right? And they're tough, man. The Lions are just tough. The Lions remind me of what the Ravens used to be like 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
This
do.
tough, gritty, punch in the mouth. They got a run game. Like, there's a lot of high variance with Lamar Jackson right now, and there's no consistency, and that's the thing that bothers me with this offense.
David asks, "You bet on the Raiders? Do you hate yourself?" I think that's a
Yeah,
good question.
I did take a shower after I placed the bet.
Yeah,
If that helps.
Josh McDaniels. Putting money on Josh McDaniels.
I know.
And Gab says, with a little asterisk, second best team, the Lions are better than the Eagles. What do you think about that, Sterls?
Uh, right now, yes.
You
Right
think
now,
so?
yes.
I don't
Right
think
now,
so.
now, not roster wise. They're just
Yeah.
playing better,
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's at
and
least
that's
a
fair to say.
decent argument. Yeah, it's a fair argument to have. I think long term the Eagles are going to be better, but I see what you're saying with right now. For me, I'm taking the Lions and the points. I think the Lions are the better team.
Yep.
Now, the Ravens are at home. If the Ravens were getting 3 in this game, I'd like that. I mean, I'd take the 3 points either way it comes. It coming from the Lions, I have no fear of them going into Baltimore trying to get it done, especially like you
Right.
said with the style of game that they play. I'm a big Amon-Ra St. Brown fan. Jared Goff has been good enough.
Right.
So yeah, give me the Lions, give me 3 points, and I just believe that like every Ravens game, this is going to be a 17-20 game, and even if the Ravens win it, it's going to be Justin Tucker winning it at the end. So I'll take the 3 points.
That's a good pick. I agree.
Let's see. Raiders at Bears. Sterls team, the Las Vegas
Yeah.
Raiders. All
That's
right,
why I'm wearing
Sterls.
black today, baby.
Oh God, my stomach literally turned a little bit when you said that. Raiders at
Uh,
Bears. West going east for an 11 o'clock kickoff. Just a little
yeah.
note there. Just a little note there.
So we know that Justin Fields isn't playing. And this is the main driving factor as to why I picked the Raiders to beat the Bears.
I can't
Come on.
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know it sounds stupid, and it probably is. Okay? But they got to get it done. If you lose to the Bears, burn it down.
It's Axel Hoyer starting.
Burn it down.
Did you see that, by the way?
What?
Brian Hoyer, his actual first name, Axel.
Stop it.
Dead serious. Dead serious. And
this is why I say white people will white people. Telling you, dog.
He's going to get the start today in place of a broken back Jimmy Garoppolo. That doesn't, I mean, first of all, can we talk, hold on, before we even talk about how that affects your betting, can we just talk about how we have an NFL game that's starting today with Brian Hoyer going against Tyson Badgett? Tyson Badgett?
Yeah. Did you know that kid played against School of Mines? That was his last loss?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah. 2 interceptions and like 100-something yards. that was
School of Mines.
Hey, that's a good football team. Watch yourself. Don't be talking bad about the Ore Diggers. Don't you be talking bad about the Ore Diggers. I won't stand for it. Not on my show.
Oh, God.
Number 1.
Oh, my God.
Number 1 in Division 2 right now, Sterls. Number 1.
In Division 2, they're number 1 overall.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Did you not know that? That's why his last game was against School of Mines. He lost in a playoff game to him last year. They made it all the way to the national title game and lost.
Wow. That's dope.
Hey, listen, don't be talking smack about the Ore Diggers. Pick this game.
You just like saying Ore Diggers.
Pick this game, you Ore Digger.
Well, I'm gonna go with Axel here.
More like Ore Digger.
He better know how to play the guitar. That's the only reason why your name is Axel, if you can freaking shred on the guitar.
No. His dad knows how to play guitar. That's why he's named Axel. He doesn't know how to play guitar. And that's why he doesn't go by Axel. That's why he goes by
Good for him.
Brian.
He made a good life decision, Brian. Just he's like plain white bread. That's what
I literally say I bet every game on this show. It's part of the tagline that I throw out. I really don't want to bet this game, dude. I can't believe you put this in your parlay.
You know what? That sounds like a good shirt. I really don't want to bet this game.
I really don't. I don't want to bet this game.
We have to get shirts, and that's what it's going to say. I really don't want to bet this game.
I'm taking Tyson Badgett, dude.
You would.
I'm taking Tyson Badgett, and I'm taking the 2.5 points. Did you see the last time Brian Hoyer played? I think it was against the Chiefs. Like, just he's
every word that you're saying right now.
He's too old to be alive.
You are making me feel extremely bad about my bet.
You should. That's a dog shit parlay that you put together. Listen, I mean, it's the Bears, so you always have a chance, but our next dog shit game of the day comes in New York City, where the Commanders will be taking on the New York Giants. Giants getting 3 points. Is Daniel Jones playing? Who knows?
Who knows? Who cares, right?
I do. That offense is going to be so much better with Tyrod Taylor. Dude, they could have scored 18 points last week against the Bills, who have a decent defense.
Okay, let's stop it.
No. They could have, if they would have just taken, if they would
get a touchdown first.
If they would have just taken field goals when they were in field goal range, if they would have just taken field goals when they were in field goal range, they would have scored 18
touchdown
points
last week.
Would have scored 18 points.
Well, would have should
out versus the Commanders. So it is Tyrod Taylor.
I don't care. Tyrod, Schmyrod, Byrod. Get the heck out of here. They're
King Julian, all hail the New York Giants from Kidder.
From Kidder.
Yeah. Hanging out with us on YouTube.
Oh, listen. They're going to lose. The Commanders are going to beat them boys.
The Commanders are so Jekyll and Hyde.
Sure, but have you seen the Giants injury report? These boys are beat up.
They don't have an offensive line. But
yeah,
Tyrod's used to that.
No, when Tyrod played for the Bills, he had a good offensive line.
He had an okay offensive line. I meant more when he played played with the Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. But
that's the game.
All right, are you talking me out of this? What's happening? Tell me why you're picking the Commanders.
The Commanders' defensive line is they're going to feast on that offensive line of the Giants. That defensive line is good, man. They're good.
That is true. I
think they're going to have a hard time. Tyrod has this still phobia of putting the ball up, like throwing the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs, like, it has to be perfect conditions for him to, like, throw the ball. Like, he ain't going to fit it between two, cornerbacks. He's not going to put the ball in harm's way.
But he
right?
Can't,
like,
right.
he's not going to make a play.
He's not going to make an interception either. And that might be enough to beat this Commanders team who lost to the
Guess
Bears.
What? You still have to score.
You're picking.
You have to score points.
You're picking the Raiders because they're playing the Bears.
Listen,
that's your only reason that you're picking them.
Don't you bring past bad decisions on
the show.
They
lost to the Bears.
Listen, you're not making me feel any better right now. What I'm telling you is this: the Giants can't score.
Okay.
Unless Saquon has a day of all days.
All right, I
which
just put
can
it
happen.
In. Commanders -3. It's the defensive line is what sold me. The defensive line versus that off the couch New York Giants offensive line. Yeah,
you'll see that I'm right.
Yeah, I'll take the Commanders. I'll lay the 3. All right, we're to the afternoon games, which means we got to hit a commercial break. We'll take a quick one here, and then we'll be right back with you to finish the afternoon games. So hang on just one sec. Okay. Our commercial question of the day.
Yes.
Do you have one that you thought of, or is it just on me to think of this every week?
Yeah, that's a you thing.
It's a me
I just like to make fun of your questions.
It's a me thing. Your commercial question of the week for those who are on YouTube or subscribed, so you can still see us right now, is when is it okay to put up Halloween or Christmas decorations? Anytime you want, after Halloween, after Thanksgiving. Now the answer for me is real simple. Yeah, right. I don't care that you only get 30 days with it. It doesn't matter to me. You don't ruin Thanksgiving with Christmas directions. You don't ruin Thanksgiving with Christmas decorations.
Yeah, because Thanksgiving is the elite holiday here. And you will not destroy, hinder, touch my Thanksgiving with your ghouls and goblins, okay? And your Christmas cookies. I don't care. Give me my Thanksgiving and leave it alone.
T-Rex on a first-time chatter on Twitch says after Thanksgiving. David says December 1st. Wow. You can't even give them Black Friday?
Dang.
That's cold.
That is cold.
That's cold. Listen, I felt like I'm harsh because I say no Christmas decorations until Thanksgiving is over. December 1st? Like, you can't even give them Black Friday? You can't give them a long weekend?
Dang. That's tough.
That's cold. That's cold. Still got to eat the leftovers. I like that. You can put up Christmas decorations
when all the turkey is
when the
gone.
leftovers are gone. All right, welcome back in for those. Welcome back in for those who had to scout the commercials. Our commercial question was, when is it okay to put up Christmas decorations? And we are getting answers like December 1st. And we've decided that we like the rule No Christmas decorations until the leftovers are gone. So that's where we're at right now. All right, Cardinals and Seahawks. Cardinals getting 9.5. I don't think the Seahawks are this good. And every week I get burned because I bet that the Seahawks aren't that good.
So you
Tell
should
me
stick to
why I
your
shouldn't
guns.
take the 9.5 points.
Because you've shown that you have this terrible guess when it comes to the Seahawks. So now you should just go 10 toes down and just say, you know what, they're going to win. And let me tell you why the Cardinals are going to lose this game by the a lot of amount. It's because
You
Kyler
don't
Murray's
even know
coming
what
back
the
to the
spread is.
building.
By
Nine
the
points,
allotted amount. 9.5.
9.5. You know why? Because Kyler Murray's back in the building. He's going to play Week 10.
That
He
it? That's all you got to say
he's the
about
bad
it?
omen. He's the bad omen.
Not even playing.
But he's around. So because this, everybody's distracted. Everybody's playing COD.
You, I think, are spending too much time being a dad and telling your son, don't hang out with those boys. Uh, which we all had that friend, which our parents were like, don't hang out with those boys. And if you don't have that friend, then you are that friend. that,
All right.
that parents were warning about. Don't hang out with that kid. These are adults. This is not high school football. This is not college
They
football.
are still
These
kids.
are professional athletes
These are
who
professional kids.
I think can handle having Kyler Murray back in the building.
They can't. His
I like
persona
Kenneth
is too magnetic.
I, I like Kenneth Walker a lot. I like their cornerbacks. And all said, I just think 9.5 is too much. The Cardinals are dogs, dude. They are in every game, and they haven't covered. I think they're probably like 3-3 against the spread would be my guess. So they haven't covered every week, but I like the Cardinals and don't like the Seahawks. So
I'm taking the Seahawks to cover.
I'm betting the Cards. I'll take the 9.5 points. Why don't you
Just
put
to
that
be
in a
different.
parlay with the Raiders? Okay.
I have
Steelers.
to have one
Steel-
risky one.
Steelers at Rams. Steelers getting 3 points. Whew. That Steelers defense is so good. It really
True.
is. But the offense is just such dog shit.
Yeah, Kyron Williams is out too for the Rams.
It doesn't matter with Cup and Nakua both in, right? Like,
I got the Rams, man.
Yeah, I don't care what else you give me. I'm going to lay the 3 points and take the Rams. I'm with you. It's a home game, but it's one of those home games that's going to be a road game for them. And I think that kind of fires them up a little bit.
Sure. I'd take the under.
You think so?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think the Rams get kind of fired up like when they play the 49ers and it's all red in there. This is going to be a game against the Steelers that it's going to be all terrible towels in that stadium. Steelers don't play there often. And I think that's just going to piss the Rams off, to be honest with you. So give me the Rams and lay the points.
Sure. I'll take that. I do like Puka Nakua and Cooper Cup though. That's a duo.
That might be your best game of the afternoon, by the way. And I know what you're going to say. We'll get to that game, but I think that might be your best game of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Packers at Broncos. Packers road favorites, laying a point, which means just bet the money line and don't mess around with the point. I think that defense might have figured something out last week. At least I hope so, for me having to watch them the rest of the season. So I'll take the Broncos. I'll take the Broncos money line, and I'll just take the even money. I'm hoping the defense has figured something out. I don't believe in Jordan Love. Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon are good, but I don't think their offensive line is. I don't think their offensive line is very good, and LaFleur doesn't commit to running the football like he says he's going to every week and doesn't do it,
and never does.
The Broncos.
It's kind of like, talking about never doing it. Ken Dorsey implementing Dalton Kincaid in offense. It's the same thing. but whatever. Yeah,
One
give me
guy
the Broncos here.
one guy who's on the show said Dalton Kincaid was gonna like set NFL rookie records for receiving. So,
It ain't his fault.
oh man,
It's not his fault. Starts with a K, ends with a D.
I
It's
don't need to
not the
hear.
kid's fault.
I don't need to hear about your D. All right, you're taking Broncos too.
Yes.
Both of us.
Give me the Broncos, which I
Sterls for
hate
the
picking
girls on Broncos
all
money
day.
line.
They already know what's up out there.
Talking about his D. All right.
About the D.
Chargers at Chiefs. This is your media game of the afternoon. But like
Yep.
I said, I think the Steelers-Rams game is going to turn out better. I'm kind of thinking the Chiefs walk in this one. And I like the Chargers, too. I'm normally a Charger advocate. God, it's 6.5 is a lot. I don't know what you think, Sterls.
I have no faith in the Chargers, man. They let you down every single week, bro.
But that's when you finally
God.
admit that they're not good. That's when they jump up and get somebody. You know what I
Dude,
mean? Like
I'm so sick of it, dude. If I'm not even a Chargers fan, I'd fire their head coach. I would have fired that fool a year ago. I would have fired him after that playoff loss.
You know, we were talking on the show that was the job that Sean Payton really wanted. And if it opens up this offseason, would you let him leave? And
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And Sean Payton. Nah.
Go ahead.
Sean Payton? No. I'm just not feeling it, man.
I mean, listen, if you
like
get to
it.
walk away from that contract too, then sure.
Hell yeah.
But ain't no way I'm paying some portion of that contract or something like that. Send me a 3rd-round pick, and you can have him. You know what I mean?
Give me a bag of Doritos and you can have them.
All right, so what are you betting here? Because 6.5 is a lot, dude.
I'm taking the Chiefs. 6.5. They're gonna win. They're gonna win by 2 touchdowns.
You're taking the Chiefs who never cover?
Yep. This week I am.
God, me too.
What are the Chargers? They do nothing.
Me too.
Oh,
I'll
the
lay
Chargers
the
have one of the best rosters in the league. Oh,
But
Justin Herbert this, Justin Herbert that. Man, these guys get on my nerves.
I'm telling you right now, this is the game that the Chargers jump up and win, and we have to hear about the Chargers for the rest of the season.
You know, plain girl, plain lady. I'm telling you right now.
That motherfucker ain't real. You can say
that
it. Go
motherfucker
ahead.
right there is not real.
All right.
She's hot. Hey, she's hot though.
Oh, dude, she's such a smoke show. I would have admitted it. I don't care that she's crazy.
I don't know. She can sound. Her voice is annoying, but she could talk to me all day.
Oh, I mean, she was,
Sterls?
She's on mushrooms or some shit like that. Like I'm chalking the annoying voice up to that. Your last chance to get in any fantasy questions, survivor questions, betting questions that you got before we get to this Sunday night football game. If you've got anything that you want us to answer or address, now's the time to send it into the chat, and we will look at those right before we take off. All right, here it is. Game of the day. Miami Dolphins at Philadelphia Eagles. Dolphins getting ready to fly across the pond. They're headed to Germany. I don't know if they're doing it right after the game. I doubt they're going home and then flying to Germany. So my guess would be that this is part of a 2-week-long road trip across the Atlantic. So I don't know if that matters to you at all. You said that you think the Eagles are the 3rd best team in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
What are the Dolphins in the AFC?
They're the most consistent.
No, that's not what I asked you. I said rank them, bitch.
Rank them, bitch. The Dolphins right now, they're the best team in the AFC. Right now. Right now, who's better than for real?
Put some respect on the Super Bowl champions. Put some respect on the Super Bowl champions. Put some respect on the Super Bowl champions.
They ain't played nobody.
It doesn't matter. They have the same record.
I don't care. Listen, the Dolphins give you consistent offensive output every single week, and I think that matters. The Chiefs can't. They're not going to win a shootout. They are not going to win a shootout. They don't have enough. I'm sorry. And when the Dolphins get
You're gonna
Jalen
bet
Ramsey
against.
back,
You're gonna
yeah,
bet.
I'm going to
You're gonna
because
bet against
everybody's scared.
Patrick Mahomes in a
Everybody's
shootout.
scared. Everybody's scared. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Like I love Patrick.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's fucking
but
great.
it ain't him. He ain't the problem.
All right, before we throw out our picks for this game, we did get a fantasy question. Start one, DJ Moore, who has Tyson Badgett throwing to him, Michael Pittman, who has Garner Minshew throwing to him, or Chris Godwin, who has Baker Mayfield throwing to him.
I'll take Godwin.
I'm not a Michael Pittman guy. I love Garner Minshew. He's modern day Ryan Fitzpatrick, Garner Minshew. He's gonna start games for like 10 teams in the NFL by the time he's done. I bet you. But I just am not a Michael Pittman fan, and I don't think that he's gonna have any time to throw against that Browns defense is really good. DJ Moore, let's not with Tyson Badgett. So give me Chris Godwin and Baker Mayfield. That's your best bet, I think.
I agree.
Okay. We were talking about how scoring was down last week in the NFL. And one of the things that I said to my guy, Scott Hastings, was every coordinator I've talked to said, give me 4 weeks worth of tape. Whether it's a rookie quarterback or a new scheme or whatever it is, when I have 4 weeks of tape on any team, I can start to figure out what their actual trends are, what they're trying to do, and take away things that they really, really like. What was the one team that wasn't affected last week by having 4 weeks of tape out there? Miami Dolphins. Now, granted, they played the Carolina Panthers, but that's the only team that put up huge numbers last week, and I think that goes to show you when your offense is like innovative, you can kind of dictate terms a little bit more than most teams can.
Yep, I agree.
But I want to address something because I saw a tweet to this effect, so I know to look this up. Your argument was that the Chiefs haven't played anybody, right? The Miami Dolphins on the season so far have beat the 2-3 Los Angeles Chargers, the 1-5 New England Patriots, the 1-5 Denver Broncos, the 1-5 New York Giants, and the 0-6 Carolina Panthers.
True. But they're consistent. Like, so when the
Their
Chiefs
only
play,
loss when they looked human, the only game that they looked human in?
Don't say the Bills. Because they
That's
didn't
the
look
only
human.
one. That's
They
the
got
only
boat
one.
Raced.
But that's
Here's
what
the
I'm
deal.
saying. Like
Here's the deal,
they played one good team and got mollywopped.
No, that's true. I mean, but here's why I say what I say is that the Chiefs, even though they're playing those teams, right? Their schedule's not that much better.
Oh, and I have hold on, timeout. I have the Germany thing backwards. Miami Dolphins Germany game is in 2 weeks. They've got a home game versus New England before then. So that's
who are they
my
playing
mistake.
in Germany?
The Chiefs. It's going to be Dolphins Chiefs in Germany. I know.
Oh, I just hope the wheels fall off for both these teams. I just hope for Armageddon on the field. I want all the tragedies that happen on that field.
Let's careful with
Not,
tragedy.
you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean.
Football
okay?
tragedies, yeah.
Football tragedies like 3 interceptions for Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill, gets kicked out of a game.
Hold on, let's go through your list here. Teams that the Kansas City Chiefs have beaten: the 1-5 Denver Broncos, the 1-5 Minnesota Vikings, the 3-3 New York Jets, the 1-5 Chicago Bears, and the 4-2 Jacksonville Jaguars. So which of those two teams hasn't played anybody yet?
Neither.
Oh no! Oh, look, that's right, Gabs. 5-2 because they won on Thursday.
Ew. I don't. I'm so mad about.
Hey, which one of those two teams? No, which one of those two teams?
The Dolphins. But look, what I was trying to say is, what they give you week to week is consistent. It's consistent.
Okay. So is what Patrick Mahomes gives you week to week. It's
but
consistent.
not in a high ceiling volume that we're accustomed to seeing from him.
I get what you. I mean, listen, we'll solve
So
this
they're
in
not
2
performing.
weeks.
Yeah, well,
We'll solve this in 2 weeks. But
overseas, that doesn't even count.
yeah, that's true. I agree with you on that. To be honest, those overseas games, it's hard to say. Oh yeah, that team's really better than another team. But all right, so let's pick it, bro. Dolphins at Eagles. You spent all this time talking shit on behalf of the Dolphins. Now tell me that they're going to lose. Go ahead.
They're gonna lose. I need the Dolphins to lose today.
Oh, you
okay,
knew it was
for
coming.
my Bills. For my Bills.
You
know, I gotta
coming.
see. It's all mine. It's all psychological. I gotta butter them boys up. I got the Dolphins are the best thing since sliced bread, white Wonder Bread. And I hope they get boat race tonight.
Why you gotta make it weird?
Well, it tastes good on a sandwich.
Why you gotta make it weird?
Well, you just did. I'm just saying.
Give me the Dolphins and the 3 points. Eagles have been beat up. I believe the Dolphins' defensive line can handle the Chiefs' offensive line. Not like handle in the terms that they're gonna beat them down, but like they're not gonna get overrun by the Eagles' offensive line.
Sure.
And so if the running game struggles and you force Jalen Hurts to beat you by himself, I feel like that's going to be a tall task for him. Vic Fangio has something special for quarterbacks like that.
Yeah.
I really believe.
No, I like Vic.
So give me the 3 points. I think it's going to be a close game, and I think I would probably take the Dolphins as a dog here on the money line. I like the plus 125. But I think it should be a fun game. I really do.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And the cool thing about this game is this game has more, like we just talked about the Chiefs and the Dolphins. Like it really doesn't count overseas, right? This is a really good test for the Dolphins. It's a really good, like, are you good? Yeah. Is your offense what we think it is?
Yeah.
We know it's consistent. Is it consistent against bad? It's consistent against bad teams, right? Let's say what it is. Because you played the Bills, which is a good defense. You got boat raced. So even though that the Eagles have some injuries on their side right now, can you put up points? And that's what I want to see. If they can put up points and possibly win this game, then the Dolphins are for real. But if you come out here and you stink, and we know that the Eagles haven't been playing well this season. They've been getting by. So, listen. This is the one I want to see tonight.
Of course, Troll Milkman chimes in. We can't not let him chime in before we're done here. Doesn't matter. The Dolphins still winning the AFC East.
Oh God, stop. What?
Listen, if you want to go in the future and tell me, is Tua staying healthy the whole season or not? That's what I need to know.
I think he will.
If he does, then they've got a legit shot to win the East.
Absolutely.
It'll be a horse race to the end. But I know you're just saying that to troll Milkman.
The world is much better when Milkman doesn't comment about the AFC East.
Nah, man, nah. Let him go ahead and make a fool of himself. He's done it a couple times. Bills still have the Eagles and Chiefs. You saying they can't win that division? Milkman, guess who also still has to play the Eagles and the Chiefs?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Like this is college football.
Yeah, all right. Do you want to put together a 3-dog parlay, or just 3 that you like, or are you just going to give us the same parlay you already have?
That's the 3 I gave you. That's the 3 that I like.
That's so weak.
And that's why it's going to win. Because it's so whack.
Weak. That's so weak. What is it again?
How is that weak?
Give it to the fellas. What is it one more time?
You're a hater. Hater. Here, I'm pulling it up.
Oh, jeez. All right, so I'm going with a 3-dog parlay. Give me Lions. They're plus 130 at Baltimore. Give me Broncos, even money at home, plus 100.
Mm-hmm.
And give me Dolphins, plus 125 tonight. And the reason that I like that in particular is because if I get the first 2, then on Sunday Night Football, I can hedge the shit out of that. And that makes me comfy cozy. So the way that I'm doing that is I'm hoping that the Broncos and the Lions come through for me, and then I can hedge the shit out of it versus the Eagles at night.
You know, the fact that you're betting the Broncos,
I know. It's almost as bad.
that's as bad as betting the Raiders.
No, it's not. But it's close.
It's degenerate type of stuff.
Hey man, it's a 3-dog pick. There's freaking 10 games.
I don't care. You're still betting it. Dog or not dog.
I have to pick dogs. That's the whole point.
care.
Real quick before we get
it.
out of here, because we do got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. 49ers or Vikings, any thoughts for tomorrow night?
49ers are going to kill them boys.
Debo might not play. McCaffrey might not play.
McCaffrey's going to play.
That's it.
No Justin Jefferson. I think that's huge for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I think they're going to have a hard time putting up points, man.
All right, so you're laying the 6.5?
Yes.
As always, I will do a Monday Night Football stream. So come watch with us. I know we got a couple Niners fans, including the forever troll, Milkman. So come hang out for the Monday Night Football stream. Sterls, you are always welcome on any of my streams. We can hang out and talk shit about the Bills. It'll be great.
Great. It'd be like our Manning cast.
That's right. Yeah, we'll do a Manning cast for the Monday Night Football game, 49ers and Vikings. All right. We'll be back for that. And then, of course, join us next week for your NFL pregame show. Appreciate everybody for jumping in and watching. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the help. And, yes, David, I'm on my way to you now, baby boy. Don't worry. I'm coming. All right. Love you all, Sterls. I appreciate the time, brother.
All right, man. Let's do it.
Make sure you like, subscribe, follow. Go find my guy on. Are you only on Insta and Twitter still? Did you do anything else?
Yeah. I mean, I have TikTok and all that, but Insta, Twitter's fine.
All right, go follow him on Insta and Twitter, and of course, hop over to his Twitch page and follow that as well. All right, everybody. Feel free to hit us up on social media. Let us know how your bets go throughout the day. Sterls will ignore you as he does me when I hit him up on Twitter, and we'll talk a little bit of shit about gambling. Appreciate everybody for joining us, okay? Love you, Sterls.
We out of here.